If Pakistan wants to maintain a more upright vehicle, it must turn a 4.2-meter truck into a 100-ton truck. The only way to do this is to lengthen the chassis. Today, let's see how the toad eats the swan meat. The workers in front are turning over the chassis beams of the trucks. These beams are made of brand new steel plates, not those refurbished sword shells that have been polished, welded, and sprayed. The chassis this time is built according to the standard of the 100-ton truck. The beams are all fixed in 3 layers. These 3 layers of steel are relatively subtle in this transformation into a 100-ton truck. Most car owners are 4.2-meter trucks converted into semi-trailers, but the owners of this time are down to earth. Master Pakistani, as long as the owner has this idea, it is easy to turn it into a semi-trailer. After the chassis beam is added, it needs to be tightened by the reverse extrusion of the jack. The masters will spot weld the joints of the added layers, which is also the reason why the sides need to be polished. The chassis beams of the level of the Baton King generally have thick sub-beams. The installation of the crossbeam still depends on the auxiliary beam. The production process of the crossbeam is also very simple. A bent steel plate is compared with the finished product and a line is drawn. Afterwards, according to the mark Yang Yike, cuts off the excess and a 1-to-1 replica of the truck cross beam is made. After the beam is straightened, the freshly baked cross beam is knocked in. If the thickness is still different from the main beam, then the only thing that the Pakistani master can think of is to stack the number of beams that the 100-ton Wang Yuan has doubled. In this way, the difference in thickness between the cross beam and the main beam can be made. The main beam still has to bear the main load. After all, trucks don't rely on a few cross beams. The beam is fixed and the screw is fixed. The wolf head is the best tool for the Pakistani master to adjust the accuracy. One eye can easily hit it. If the two are well matched, there will generally be no data errors. The front of the spiral tie rod can be stabilized. After that, the masters will use welding rods to spot weld the brackets. In this way, all positions are fixed because the existing factory does not have advanced pressurizing and plate reduction machines. Engine brackets like this are usually refurbished parts. Although they are all secondhand, they are very strong and durable, just like the secondhand car that Lao Wu just bought. I recently bought a BMW 3 Series on Gwazi.com. I spent more than 90,000 yuan, which is 150,000 yuan, cheaper than the new car. It looks like a new one. The new car depreciates quickly, and Gwazi is very cost-effective. Every car on Gwazi has been officially professionally inspected. Try driving it for 3 days first. Just buy it with confidence. If it is a salvage car, you can sell it on Gwazi at a high price. Then listen to me, it is right to sell second-hand cars on Gwazi. The weight and load are connected by anchor nails. No matter how the vehicle vibrates during driving, the nails will not move at all. The rivet heads are heated and red by the sheep ant corrosion. The wolf head is knocked and it is done. After it is fixed, it cannot be said to be perfect, but it can be said to be just right. Then the plate yellow bracket is fixed with bolts. The rest of the cross beams are also removed from the scrap bottom plate. How much the stock is taken out and installed in this way, the strength of the entire chassis can be qualitatively improved. The upper and lower ends of the beam need to be drilled, and rivets are used to fix them. The effect of hammering is the same as playing gabang. The purpose of using spiral support rods to raise the entire chassis is to facilitate the installation of the front and rear axles. Then the plate and bracket are aligned. The modified chassis has become a double axle, and there will be a balanced suspension between the first and second axles. The installation of this thing is also quite difficult because the weight of each set of plate itself is not light. The number of plate groups has increased from 2 to 4. The front of the car is also being installed simultaneously. After the assembly of the single, the 100-ton King has also become a model. It is not difficult to see that the masters are surprised by this effect. Then you can install the rear axle. The whole position of the rear axle is matched with the plate. This unpowered rear axle leaves the factory. The momentum of the truck is instantly reduced by half. After the engine is installed, it will be debugged. Then this modified 100-ton King is built. What do you think of Master Ba Tai's technology?